Special thanks to Patreon supporter Assassin's Creed for making this tutorial possible. Hello ladies and gentlemen, ZPro here bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be going ahead and building the McDonnell Douglas KC-10 extender. The McDonnell Douglas KC-10 extender is an American aerial refueling tanker aircraft operated by the United States Air Force. A military version of the 3-engine DC-10 airliner, the KC-10 was developed from the Advanced Tanker Cargo Aircraft program and incorporates military-specific equipment for its primary roles of transport and aerial refueling. It was developed to supplement the KC-135 Stratotanker following experiences in Southeast Asia and the Middle East. The KC-10 was the second McDonnell Douglas transport aircraft to be selected by the U.S. Air Force, following the C-9. A total of 60 KC-10s were produced for the U.S. Air Force. The Royal Netherlands Air Force operates two similar tankers designated the KDC-10 that were converted from DC-10s. The KC-10 plays a key role in the mobilization of the U.S. military assets, taking part in overseas operations far from home. These aircraft performed aircraft and aerial refueling during the 1986 bombing of Libya, the 1990 through 1991 Gulf War with Iraq Operation Desert Shield and Desert Storm, the NATO bombing of Yugoslavia, war in Afghanistan, Operation Enduring Freedom, and the Iraq War operations Iraq Freedom and New Dawn. So yeah, the KC-10 extender here, quite a little rap sheet for it. It's been kind of introduced for about 40 years now, and I believe it's starting to be replaced by the KC-46, which is supposed to be the new tanker aircraft that's going to be basically replacing pretty much most of the tanker aircrafts in the U.S. inventory. But yeah, really nice looking design here for this aircraft, and has that really interesting and unique design with that third engine mounted into the vertical stabilizer. So pretty cool aircraft, and going to be a pretty fun build to add to your worlds, I think, especially if you're looking for some kind of aerial refueling scenes and stuff like that, and to kind of go along with our, I guess all the U.S. tankers we've been doing recently. So like the KC-46, for example. I do want to go and give a special thanks to Patreon supporter Assassin's Creed for making this tutorial possible. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel more you guys already do, feel free to check my Patreon page. Link is always in my video descriptions, where you can go and pledge a small amount to the channel every month, and in doing so earn a video core quest you're choosing. It really helps us support the work I do on my channel and is greatly appreciated. So if you are interested, feel free to check that out. Again, link is always in my video descriptions. With that, however, let's go ahead and start by taking a look here at the aircraft so you know exactly what we're going to be going ahead and building. To begin with, we both have the landed and in-flight versions, and we both have both versions with the boom extended and the boom retracted. One thing to note that is if you want to build the landed version of the aircraft, you will have to have the boom pulled up, I guess, or retracted, as you will not be able to have it extended due to ground clearance issues and stuff like that. So that's just one thing to note about the build. But yeah, we have both the landed and in-flight versions. In-flight version here, pretty standard. Front nose of it, a little squadron. It belongs to the aircraft number. Doors on the side here, little markers and stuff like that. U.S. Air Force, that would be written on the side here in the aircraft. On the left side here, we do have a cargo door that would be able to open, so very similar to that of the KC-46, I believe. Also has a door, if I remember correctly, so very similar in that kind of sense. And then we have another door here, both sides, doors mounted on the wings, and coming back further, more doors. So the whole fuselage. We have the vertical stabilizer here with the engine mounted in the wing. AMC stands for the Air Mobility Command, so one of the MAGCOMs of the Air Force. And we do have the tail number on it. We have a blue tail flash here, which I believe, if I remember correctly, is McGuire Air Force Base, but this can apply to basically any base you really want to do it. It could also be Travis. I know these are based out of Travis as well. So you can have a tail flash there for whatever color, and especially if you have your own base, whatever base you're making. And it will be the horizontal stabilizers, the wings, all that fun stuff. And then we have the boom, which extends down here. It's a little dark for my shaders to see, but right here we have the boom operators, kind of little command center. The boom, which gets extended downwards, and then obviously flows in, connects to the aircraft for refueling. And then down here we have the landed version here, so just the boom you can see is retracted or pulled up, and then we have the landing gear here for the aircraft. So a very interesting landing gear configuration with 3 rear sets, so 1, 2, 3, and but though it looks pretty cool, I think. And then the front here we have our front wheels just like that. So should be a pretty fun build and a really nice aircraft to add to your collection, especially your bases and stuff like that. But yeah, really sick aircraft and should be a pretty fun build. And with that, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layer. Alright guys, go ahead and move into our first layer here. We're going ahead and start with layer number 4. Now, we're going to start with layer 4 because it gives us a better basis of the aircraft build and is easier to expand upon with our future layers. One thing I also want to mention is that if you are completely new to my aircraft tutorials, the way I like to structure these tutorials is I like to do half on camera, half off. What this means is rebuilding the entire center line of the aircraft, and then we're going to be building the right side, and it'll be up to you guys to copy the right side over to the left side. For the most part, this aircraft is completely symmetrical, and whenever we do have a part that may be asymmetrical, I will be sure to address that. However, basically whatever we build on the right side will be transferred over to the left side. It's pretty straightforward. As you can see in front of us, I have the center line built, and then I have the left side already built, and we're just going to be building the right side. It makes a little bit more sense as we kind of progress through the next few layers and all that stuff, but it really isn't too difficult. One thing I want to mention also is if you do want to build the aircraft landed, we will be building the aircraft as if it's in flight, so we will be adding a modification at the end of the video that will show how to put the landing gear onto the aircraft. To make sure we have this positioned correctly for us, when we get to that, we want to go ahead and make sure that this layer number 4 here, is going to be a total of 4 blocks up from the ground level. So you can see here, obviously our ground level here being in this grass field, and you can see we have 4 blocks full space between this layer here and the ground level. Very important, if not your aircraft's going to sit weird when we go to put it onto the ground with landing gear. So that's one thing to take into account. And then also, if you do hear some crunching and stuff like that in the background, my dog is playing with his toys, so again, do apologize for it, but I don't think it will pick up too bad. So just know that's what the background noise probably is my dog playing with his toys. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we want to do here is we're going to place down a row of 3 of polished blackstone top slabs, followed by a polished blackstone upside down stair, and then we're going to build a row of gray concrete back. That's going to be a row 22. We then want to go and take our yellow concrete, and we're going to go and do a row of yellow concrete. That's going to go back. That's going to be a total of 40. So you have 22 and then 40. And then we're going to place down a birchwood top slab on the end here. We then want to skip a space of 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 polished blackstone top slabs. And then to the sides here, we're going to place down 1, 2 top slabs, and then a dark oak with trapdoor like that. And then we can go ahead and delete our placeholder blocks here, as we should have a left open space of 4 between the polished blackstone top slab and the birch top slab. After that's done, that's going to be our center line, and we're going to go and start working our way out to the sides. For the sides here, we're going to go to this polished blackstone top slab here, so this third one, we're going to place down a top slab here, followed by a second top slab back, and we're going to take these top slabs, and we have 2 already, then we're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24 polished blackstone top slabs back. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 gray concrete blocks. Let me go and double check my count here. Actually, it's to be 16. And then we're going to place down a black concrete block, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gray concrete blocks, black concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black concrete, or gray concrete, sorry, black concrete, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gray concrete, black concrete, and we're going to go ahead and then place down 2 black stained glass blocks, followed by 1, 2, 3 gray concrete blocks, and then a polished blackstone top slab here on the end, with a dark oak trapdoor off the side of the top slab. After that's done, again going back up to the front here, we're going to go to this section here, so right before our yellow stripe, we're going to place down a polished blackstone top slab that comes off this slab, followed by 1, 2, and 3 top slabs back, so you have a row of 4. We're going to go then place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 gray concrete blocks back, black concrete, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 gray concrete, black concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gray concrete, black concrete, and then 1 and 2 gray concrete blocks back. We then want to take our top slabs. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 polished blackstone top slabs, a narrow brick top slab with a dark oak trapdoor coming off the top slab, and then 1 and 2 polished blackstone top slabs back like that. With that done, going back up to here to the front, we're going to place down a polished blackstone top slab coming off this one, followed by 1, 2, 3 back. We then want to take our gray concrete. We're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then at this point right here, we're going to place down another black concrete block. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 gray concrete. At this point here, we're going to grab ourselves polished black stone stair and a narrow brick upside down stair. We're going to place down a polished black stone upside down stair, narrow brick stair, and then 3 upside down polished black stone stairs, followed by 1, 2 polished black stone top slabs, a narrow brick top slab, and then 1, 2, and 3 polished black stone top slabs. With that all complete, going back up here to the front, we're going to place down a polished black stone top slab coming off the side of this one to the side here. And we're going to then place down 1 and 2 top slabs back from that, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gray concrete blocks back. We're going to follow this up by placing down a narrow brick top slab, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 polished black stone top slabs back. Alright guys, go ahead and continue on. We're going to take our polished black stone top slabs. We're going to go ahead and then place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 polished black stone top slabs. We then want to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we're going to go ahead and go out to the side here again, and we're going to go ahead and do a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 polished black stone top slabs on the side there like so. With that all done, we are going to be going ahead and now moving into the engines. So for this here, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves some iron trapdoors, some dark oak wood trapdoors, some iron bars, skeleton skulls, polished black stone walls, and all that. And we want to go ahead and start off by going ahead and building off of this top slab a total of 1, 2, 3 blocks. So right here, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to then place down a polished black stone upside down stair, like so, followed by a gray concrete block coming off of it, and then a narrow polished black stone upside down stair to this side. We can delete these placeholder blocks, and from here we can go and start building. We're going to go take our gray concrete. We want to go and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 gray concrete blocks back, followed by a polished black stone top slab. And we're going to then place down a skeleton skull here to both sides like that. After that's all done, we want to go and then take our gray concrete. We're going to place down a narrow row 3 across, followed by a second row 3, a third row, and a fourth row. We're going to then take our black concrete and place down a row 3 also, and we're going to place down dark oak wood signs here on the sides of those gray concrete blocks and those black concrete just like that along the sides there. We're going to then take our iron bars and place down a row 3, and we're going to then place down 2 polished black stone walls on the sides there like so. From this, we're going to go and then place down a dark oak trapdoor on both sides, and then an end rod coming off those 2 trapdoors, followed by a skeleton skull coming off the side of the iron trapdoors, just like that. And once that's all done, that's going to pretty much wrap up what we have here for this layer. This right here is what it should look like from up above. We have both of our engines here started and the bottom here of our fuselage. Anyways, that's right there is it for layer 4. And with that, let's go ahead and move into layer number 3. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into our next layer here, we have layer number 3. For layer 3, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go to the bottom here of the aircraft. We're going to go to these gray concrete blocks. We're going to count back. Wow, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on our 7th one here, we're going to place down a dark oak upside down stair with the back facing toward the rear of the aircraft. We then want to go ahead and skip 3 spaces, and we're going to go ahead and then place down a polished black stone top slab. After we're done with that, that's going to do it there for the front, and we're going to then go to the back section here. We want to go and go to the second from last yellow concrete block. We're going to place down a birchwood trapdoor coming off of it, 2 birchwood slabs, and then a birchwood trapdoor. We're going to then go to the sides here, dark oak wood trapdoor on both sides of the birchwood trapdoors, and then we're going to place down 2 polished black stone top slabs next to the 2 birchwood top slabs like so. After that's all done, we're going to go ahead and then work our way to our engines here. We're going to grab some stone brick walls, some polished black stone walls, black concrete, gray concrete, iron bars, and some polished andesite, and also some granite. Now for this section here, what we're going to do is we're going to go down from these 2 polished black stone walls, and we're going to place down 2 walls like this, and then we're going to place down stone brick walls coming off those walls like that. We then want to take our gray concrete. We're going to place down a gray concrete block here in the center, iron bar, and then to both sides here, we're going to place down an iron bar like so. We then want to go ahead and grab a wither skeleton skull and place a wither skeleton skull coming off this gray concrete block. After that's done, we're going to then take our polished black stone walls. We're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We then want to take our black concrete, and we're just going to place down a row of 3 of black concrete right here. And then taking our gray concrete, we're just going to fill in the space between these polished black stone walls with rows of 3 of gray concrete. So it should be 3 rows of 3. After that, we're going to then take our gray concrete. We're going to place down another row of 3 across. And on both ends there, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a dark oak wood trapdoor. So just like that. After that, we then want to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of polished andesite across. Dark oak wood trapdoor to both ends. And we're going to go then place down another polished andesite block here directly in the center. And then a polished andesite block to both ends. We're going to place down another polished andesite block here in the center. And then from this, we want to go and then place down a stone brick wall to both sides, black concrete block, granite wall to both sides, and another stone brick wall to both sides, just like that. And we're going to go then take a stone button, and we're going to place down a stone button coming out this black concrete block, just like that. And with that all done there, that is going to wrap up what we have there for layer number 3. And with that, we'll go ahead and move into our next layers, layers 1 and 2. Alright guys, go ahead and move into layers 1 through 2. For these layers, they're going to basically just be covering the bottom portion here of our engines. So for this to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to be going ahead and taking our polished black stone walls, and we're going to place down a row of 2, coming off these 2 blocks like so. We then want to go ahead and take our iron bars. We're going to place down a row of 3 of iron bars across the bottom here, and then 2 polished black stone walls on this side as well. On the inside here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood trapdoor to both sides, and then we're going to then place down an iron trapdoor coming off those dark oak wood trapdoors. And coming off the side of the iron trapdoors, we're going to place down a skeleton skull here to both sides like that. Behind those iron bars, we're going to place down a row of 3 of black concrete across, and we then want to place down a dark oak wood trapdoor coming off both ends of those black concrete blocks. We're going to go ahead and then place down 2 more rows of 3 of gray concrete, and then dark oak wood trapdoors on the sides of those 2 rows. We're going to go ahead and place down 2 more rows of 3, going back like so. Once we get to this point, we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood, polished blackstone stair to both sides like this, and then a gray concrete block there in the very center. And just to double check to make sure I don't mess anything up here, we're going to go ahead and then place down a polished andesite block in the center here. We're actually going to change this gray concrete out for a polished andesite block as well. We're going to go ahead and place down 2 polished blackstone walls back, and then we're going to go and follow this up and place down a polished andesite top slab here on the very end. After that's all done there, we then want to go ahead and grab our slabs here, and we're going to be going ahead and go into the bottom section here. So for this, we want to place down a dark oak wood trapdoor on top of these, or on the bottom of these 2, and then we're going to place down an iron trapdoor coming off those 2 slabs, like so. Actually, my bad, it's going to be only iron trapdoors on the bottom of those trapdoors there, followed by a row of 3 of polished blackstone walls across, and then a polished andesite top slab there in the very center. We then want to go ahead and place down an additional row 3 of polished blackstone top slabs across. We're going to then go to the center here, and we want to go ahead and go back a total of 4 trapdoors back, or top slabs, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to place down 1 and 2 polished blackstone walls, and then 1, 2, and 3 dark oak wood trapdoors in that section here, and 1, 2, and 3 on that side as well. And once you have that all done, that's going to complete layers 1 and 2, and with that kind of complete them for the most part our engines there. That right there will complete this layer. Here's what we should have from above here so far. And with that, let's go ahead and move into our next layer, layer number 5. Alright guys, going ahead and move it into our next layer here. We have layer number 5. For layer 5, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to take our gray concrete. We're going to place down a block that comes up from this polished blackstone top slab up at an angle like so. We're going to place down 2 gray concrete blocks, a polished blackstone upside stair, a polished blackstone top slab, and a dark oak wood trapdoor for the very front there. And that right there is going to basically complete the front there for our center line. And we're going to go ahead and now work our way to the back center line. Back here, we're going to place down a to begin with, a black stained glass pane on top of this birchwood top slab, a black stained glass block directly behind it, and then a black concrete block behind that. So it should look something like this. After that, we want to go then skip 2 spaces, so 1, 2 spaces. We're going to place down polished blackstone top slab, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 gray concrete blocks toward the rear there like that. And from this point, we're going to start working our ways out to the side there, so we have both our center lines built. Starting off with the front here, we're going to take our polished blackstone top slabs. We're going to place down a top slab coming off the side of the stair, followed by 1 back, and then another upside down stair like so. We then want to place down 2 gray concrete blocks back like that. After that, we're going to place down a dark oak trapdoor coming off this top slab here. And we're going to then place down 2 polished blackstone top slabs back, and then a polished blackstone upside down stair. From that, we're going to take gray concrete. We're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and 68 gray concrete blocks back in total. So again, I'm going to double check my count here to make sure everything is correct, and it should be 67 blocks actually in total. Now once we get to this section here, we're going to take our polished blackstone top slabs. We're going to go back 1 and 2 top slabs, followed by a brick top slab, and then our polished blackstone top slab. For the inside row here, next to this gray concrete block, we're going to place down a polished blackstone top slab here, 1 and 2 gray concrete blocks along the side here, a black concrete block on top of the trap door there, then 1, 2, and 3 gray concrete blocks back, followed by a polished blackstone wall there on the very end. And also for this section here, we're going to place down a black stained glass block next to that one, glass pane next to this one, and a black concrete block right there. Alright guys, and from this point here, we want to go and then grab our polished blackstone top slabs. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a row of 4 of upside down polished blackstone stairs. Taking our gray concrete, we're going to go forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to go 14 ahead, 13. And we then want to go ahead and, 13, we're going to keep going. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34, 35, and 36 black concrete block, or gray concrete blocks going forward. We're going to switch to our polished blackstone stairs. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and we're going to stop at 18 stairs forward. So I'm going to go and double check my count here, and it is 18 forward, then 1, 2, and 3 polished blackstone top slabs like that toward the front there. After that, we want to go ahead and go back to this section here. We're going to go back to our 3rd gray concrete block. We're going to place down a polished blackstone wall to the side here, and then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 gray concrete blocks back, a black concrete block, then 2 gray concrete. And we then want to place down a row of 4 of polished blackstone upside down stairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a row of 1, 2, and 3, 4 polished blackstone top slabs. Once we get to this point here, we're going to start working on our wings a little bit. So for this, we're going to go ahead and go into our 3rd gray concrete block. We're going to place down a polished blackstone top slab to the side here. We then want to place down 1 over, like this at an angle, and then another top slab like this. Then we're going to go ahead and go back from this top slab, 1, and then out to the side, 1, like so. We're going to go and do the same thing here, so top slab back, 1 to the side, and we're going to then place down a second one, like that, so you have a row of 3 there. And then we want to go and drop back from this top slab, and then place down 1 more out to the side there, like that. So you have a row that looks like that there on the side. We're going to go then take our gray concrete blocks. We're going to place down a gray concrete block on top of our iron bars right there. And we then want to go and bring this row. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we're going to go ahead and go back 15 gray concrete blocks. So in total here, this should be a row of 15. After we have that done, we're going to go and take our polished blackstone top slabs. We're going to go and go to the gray concrete block right after this black concrete block. We're going to place down a polished blackstone top slab here. We then want to do a row of 2, followed by a row of 3. We're going to go and then do a row of 4. We're going to go and then have an indent from the rear and do a row of 4 again. After that, we're going to do a row of 5. So one more, and then we want to go and then have an indent, and we're going to go do a row of 6. So indent, then 1, 2, 3, 4. After it, so it should be 5, 6. After we get to this point, we're going to go and then place down 2 polished blackstone top slabs right here, and we're going to then place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 polished blackstone top slabs on the side there. We then want to do a row of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to then do a row of 2, 1, 2. And then from this point, you have your outline pretty much set up there for our top slabs. All the rest of it, we're just going to go and fill in the space inside here with our gray concrete. So I'm going to go and do this real quick, and I'll come back to you guys in a sec once I have this all filled in. And as you can see, I went ahead and filled this all in completely, and you can see we have this whole section filled in for basically our wing roots. Now from this point, we do have a little bit more to go. We are not completely done. For this, we're going to be going ahead and going to this top slab here. We're going to count out 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks out, and then we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So same thing over here. We're going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to then place down a polished blackstone top slab, 2 gray concrete blocks, and then stone buttons are wrapped around the sides there of the gray concrete blocks like so. We then want to go ahead and come off of this stone button, so we're going to go ahead and go back with a yellow concrete block, and then we're going to go out to the side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So same thing over here, 1 back, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 out to the side here. We're going to then place down a polished blackstone top slab, and then 1 more behind it like so, and we can then delete our blocks like this. So we won't need these any longer, so just go ahead and delete any of these placeholder blocks you used to count. And once we have that all done, that's going to basically complete this layer. Looking at it from above here, this is what we should have. One quick thing also is the tops of the engines. I did forget to do those. So for the tops of the engines here, super simple. We're going to place down an iron trap door on top of these 2 here, a polished andesite slab between them. We then want to take our polished blackstone. We're going to place down a row of 3 across, and then 1 block back on both sides there. And then taking our dark oak trapdoors, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, and same thing over here, 1, 2, 3. With that all complete there, that is going to basically wrap up what we have there for layer number 5 here for the build. And with that, let's go ahead and move into layer number 6. Alright guys, moving into our next layer here, we have layer number 6. For layer 6 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to place down a gray concrete block that comes up from this trapdoor here at an angle. And then coming off this gray concrete block, we're going to place down a polished blackstone top slab. After that, we're going to go ahead and place down a top slab to the sides here of this gray concrete block, a polished blackstone upside down stair back, and then an air gray concrete block coming off that stair. After that, we're going to place down an air polished blackstone top slab to the side here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 gray concrete blocks back. We then want to take our gray stained glass panes. We're going to place down 1, 2 stained glass panes, followed by a sandstone wall. And we're going to then follow that up by placing down a polished blackstone wall. After we have that all done, we would then want to go and go to our rear and do our center line. For our rear section here, we're going to place down a gray concrete block on top of this black stained glass one. And we're going to then place down 1, 2, and 3 more blocks. So you have a row of 4 in total here. We're going to place down a gray concrete block to the side here of the glass, followed by 1 and 2 polished blackstone upside down stairs, and then another upside down corner stair here in the corner, like that. Look at it from above, from below, this is what it should look like. And we also just want to go and place down a lever on this gray concrete block and have a flicked back connecting up to that slab like that. After that's all finished there, we then want to go ahead and go to our rear. We're going to go ahead and go up from this gray concrete block at an angle, place down a gray concrete block, and then we're going to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 more, so you have a row of 3, and then 3 polished blackstone top slabs coming off that row of 3 gray concrete. After that's done, go ahead and move them back up to the front here. We're going to take our gray concrete into the side of the polished blackstone wall. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70 blocks back. Going to go and double check our count here to make sure everything is correct, and it should be 71 blocks in total. We then want to go ahead and place down a row of 2 of polished black stone top slabs, so 1, 2, and then on the inside here, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 gray concrete blocks. We're going to take our polished black stone top slabs, again go back 1, 2, 3, and we're going to then go to the inside here, 1, 2 gray concrete blocks, followed by 1, 2, and 3 polished black stone top slabs, just like that. And after that's done, we also want to go and place down a gray concrete block here in this section above the wall to make sure we cover that up from the outside. After that's done, go into the sides here. We're going to go and grab our polished black stone walls. We're going to go and go to these 2 blocks here. We're going to place down 2 polished black stone walls, and then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23 gray concrete blocks back. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs. From this point here, we're going to go and start working on our wings here. So to begin with, on the trailing edge of our wing, we're going to place down 2 gray carpets like so, followed by a dark oak wood trapdoor, gray carpet, and another dark oak wood trapdoor. In that section, actually sorry, it's going to be another dark oak wood trapdoor, gray carpet, and then a dark oak wood trapdoor like so. We're going to go ahead and take our slabs. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1 back. And we then also want to go ahead and grab our gray concrete. We're going to place down a gray concrete block in this section, stair here, slab, stair, and then our gray concrete right there. We're going to go then place down a row of 3 of slabs coming off that gray concrete. So 1, 2, 3. And we then want to go ahead and place down a stair here, followed by 2 slabs coming off the stair. And we're going to go then place down a gray concrete block here, coming off the stair, polished black stone stair like this, and then a slab going back from the stair. And after that, next to the slab here, we're going to place down 1 and 2 gray concrete blocks over. Coming off the second one, we're going to place down a polished black stone top slab. We then want to place down a row of 2 of top slabs, and we're going to go and do the same thing again, another row of 2. We're going to go then place down a row of 5, so we're going to go and place down another 2 right here, 1 back, and then 2 going toward the front. After that row of 5, we're going to go then place down a row of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 6 should stick out 1 pass there in the front. And we're going to go then take our blocks, and we're going to go and do a row of 7 this time. So we're going to have an indent from the rear here, and we're going to go and do a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should stick out 2 past the front there. We then want to take our gray concrete. We're going to go and then do a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then in front of those blocks there, we're going to go and do a row of 7 toward the front. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now at this point here, we're going to start working on our direction toward our front. So from this 7 here, we're going to place down a top slab, like that at an angle. We then want to place down 2 top slabs, again going forward at an angle. We're going to then go to 1 and 1, just like that. Now at this point here, we're going to then take our gray concrete. We're going to place down a gray concrete block next to that top slab. And then coming off it, we're going to place down a polished black stone wall, and then a gray concrete block in that section there. Coming off that gray concrete block, we're going to go and place down 1 and 2 polished black stone slabs going forward. Actually, revisiting this section, we're actually going to place down a gray concrete block where the slab is, and then we're going to go and extend our slabs by 1. Like that out to the side, so it should look like that. Anyways, after that, we're going to then place down a gray concrete block next to this one, followed by a second one, and then we're going to place down a polished black stone wall, followed by a gray concrete block next to the wall. We then want to go ahead and go at an angle here, place down another gray concrete block. We're going to go over 1, place down a polished black stone wall, then 1, 2, and then a polished black stone wall right there in that corner space like that. And once we have that done, that's going to basically do the outline of our wings here. We'll go ahead and take gray concrete, and we can fill this whole inside section in with gray concrete. So I'm going to go and fill this in real quick, and I'll see you guys in a sec once I have this all filled in. Alright guys, as you can see, I went ahead and filled in this whole section here of the wing, so it looks something like this, completely filled in with our gray concrete. At this point here, we're going to go and take our polished black stone top slabs. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 along the side there, just like that. We then want to go ahead and do a row of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and then do a row of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to then do a row of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And after that's all done, that's going to do it there for basically our wings for this layer. At this point here, we're going to take our gray concrete. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 gray concrete blocks coming off those polished black stone top slabs. And then we're going to go and place down 1 polished black stone top slab like that, coming off it toward the front. And with that all complete there, that is going to wrap up what we have there for layer number 6 for the build. Looking at it from above here, this is what we should have so far for this layer. Anyways, with that, let's go ahead and move into our next layer, layer number 7. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into our next layer, we have layer number 7. For layer 7 to go ahead and get started here, what we're going to do here is we're going to be going ahead and go to the front. We're going to go off this polished black stone top slab. We're going to place down a gray concrete block and then another slab coming off that block like that. That right there is going to do it for our front, and then going ahead and go into our rear. We're going to go ahead and place down a gray concrete block that goes up from this polished black stone top slab, followed by a second one, so you have a row of 2. Polished black stone upside down stair, and then 2 top slabs come off the stairs like that. After that's all done, go ahead and move it to the sides here. We're going to place down a polished black stone wall, and then 1, 2, and 3 gray concrete blocks along the side here, followed by a black stained glass pane here, a narrow brick wall, and then a black concrete block. We're going to go then place down a gray concrete block again, black concrete. We're going to then take our black stained glass panes. We're going to place down 1, 2 glass panes along the side here, and then a narrow brick wall like that. And on the inside here, we're going to place down 2 black concrete blocks. So just like this on both sides there. We're going to then place down a gray concrete block, followed by a polished black stone wall to the side, and then a narrow black concrete block going back from that. We then want to take our gray concrete. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, and 76 back. Gonna go and double check our count here, and it should be a long row here of 76. We then want to go ahead and place down a row of 2 of polished black stone top slabs. Then we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4 gray concrete blocks, and then we're going to place down 1, 2, 3 polished black stone top slabs. On the inside here, we're going to take our gray concrete. We're going to place down 1, 2 gray concrete blocks, and then 1, 2, 3 polished black stone top slabs back. After that, to the side here, we're going to go ahead and go to the side of the gray concrete. We're going to place down 2 polished black stone top slabs here to both sides. We then want to take our gray stained glass panes. We're going to place down a row of 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 polished black stone walls. We then want to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 narrow brick walls, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 of our polished black stone walls. And then we're going to take our gray concrete and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 gray concrete blocks forward. Double check our count here. It's going to be 17. And then we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 polished black stone walls. Then 1, 2, and 3 narrow brick walls. And right here, depending on which side of the aircraft you're on, will kind of determine what you do next. So over here on the right side, we're just going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 polished black stone walls. However, on the other side here, the left side, we're going to place down a polished black stone wall, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 narrow brick walls going forward. So just take note of that. That's one of our pretty much one of the only differences between the two sides of the aircraft. So just make sure you pay close attention to that on both sides. Anyways, after that, we're going to go then take our polished black stone walls, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll be going forward on both sides. And then 1 and 2 gray stained glass panes, just like that. After that's done, go ahead and moving into our wings. So for our wings here, to go ahead and get started with, we're going to place down a polished black stone slab like so. We're going to then go and indent here, place down 2 slabs. We're going to drop back 2 slabs, and then a dark oak wood trapdoor to the side there. Going back from the trapdoor, we're going to place down 2 slabs again, and then drop back 1 and 2 slabs, just like that. After we have that done, we're going to then place down a row of 3, so 1, 2, 3, like that across. We're going to then do 1, 2. Alright guys, and at this point right here, we're going to go and go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, just like that. After that, we're going to then place down a slab here to the side like that. And we then want to go and do a row of 2. So we're going to go 1 and 2, just like that. Alright guys, and from this point here, we're going to then place down a gray concrete block, like so. We're going to then place down one going back from this at an angle, and then another gray concrete block. We're going to then place down one here, and a second one, and then a polished black stone wall in that corner space. We then want to go ahead and go back with a gray concrete block like this, and another polished black stone wall, and another gray concrete block. Alright guys, going ahead and continuing on. We want to go and start off by going ahead and go into this section here. We're going to place down a polished blackstone top slab. We're going to then come off of this to the side, place down 2 top slabs back. Out to the side here again, and then this time we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This point here, we then want to go ahead and take our polished blackstone top slabs and do another row of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we want to go ahead and then do a row of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Followed by a row of 1, 2 here in the front here, and then a dark oak wood trapdoor there in the front. After that's all done, we're going to go ahead and then work our wing toward the back here. So for this section here, we want to go ahead and go right here, and we're going to place down a row of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to go then place down a row of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We then want to go ahead and place down a row of 2 of top slabs. And then from that row of 2 of top slabs, we're going to go and drop down to half slabs. And we're going to place down a row of 2 of polished blackstone half slabs. We're going to go then place down a row of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go then place down another row of 4, but we're going to have an indent from the rear. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We then want to go and do a row of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go and then do another row of 5. This time again indented. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that row of 5 there, we're going to do a row of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again another indent here. Or actually sorry, it's going to be a row of 7 after this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After that row of 7, we want to go and then do a indent and then have a row of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to go and then do another row of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And another row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. After those 2 rows of 7, we're going to then take our dark oak wood trapdoors. We're going to place down 1, 2. And after that, we're going to go and then place down a row of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of polished blackstone slabs. We're going to then place down a gray carpet, so grab one right here. And we're going to then place down 2 dark oak wood trapdoors, or actually sorry, 3 dark oak wood trapdoors, and then 3 polished blackstone slabs. Next row here, 2 gray carpets, and we're going to then follow this up by 2 dark oak wood trapdoors, and then 1, 2, and 3 polished blackstone slabs. After that, we're going to go and then place down 1, 2, and 3 gray carpet, dark oak wood trapdoor, and then 1, 2, and 3 polished blackstone slabs. Take our gray carpet again. We're going to go do a row of 1, 2, 3 gray carpet, followed by 1 and 2 dark oak wood trapdoors, 2 polished blackstone slabs. Then go to the side here again. We're going to place down another 2 gray, actually sorry, just 1 gray carpet here, followed by a second one, and then a dark oak wood trapdoor, followed by 1 and 2 polished blackstone slabs. And actually sorry, this could be 3 slabs back. We then want to go ahead and place down 2 gray carpet here, followed by 2 dark oak wood trapdoors, and going back from each one of those 2 dark oak wood trapdoors, we're going to place down 2 polished blackstone slabs. Going to the side here, we're going to then place down 2 gray carpets again, followed by 2 dark oak wood trapdoors, and then we're going to place down 2 rows of 2 of polished blackstone slabs going back. We then want to go ahead and place down a additional dark oak trapdoor come off the side here. And we're going to then grab ourselves a polished blackstone slab, place it here, followed by a polished blackstone stair. Next row here, we're going to go ahead and place down a stair next to this one, then 1 and 2 slabs going forward, followed by a dark oak trapdoor here. And then inside this dark oak trapdoor, we're going to place down another one, 2 slabs back, and a narrow gray concrete block like that. So that right there should give us pretty much the outline there for the perimeter of our wing. At this point here, we just want to go and take our gray concrete, and we're just going to go and fill in the center here with gray concrete full blocks. So I'm going to go and do this real quick, and I'll be back here in a sec once I have this all filled in to show you guys what it should look like with this wing all finalized. And with that, you can see I went ahead and filled this all in, and this right here is what your wing should look like. You're going to take the same thing, copy it over the air side, and this is what our layer, or our aircraft should look like from the top down so far. Anyways, that right there is going to complete what we have here for layer number 7, and with that, let's go and move into layer number 8. Okay, so real quick before we move on to layer 8, I want to go ahead and make one quick adjustment to our rear section here, basically where the boom operator would be positioned. I'm going to go ahead and switch these yellow concrete blocks out for black concrete, and I'm also going to place down 2 rows of 3 of black concrete above those glass blocks. What that's going to do there is just kind of basically cover this section up a little bit better, and kind of hide it a little bit better, I think, than have that yellow line that goes through it. So this is the reason why we're making those changes. Pretty simple little changes there, nothing too fancy. But with that, we can go ahead and now move into layer number 8. Now for layer 8, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go to the front nose of the aircraft. We're going to place down a black concrete block on top of this polished blackstone top slab, and then a narrow brick wall coming off that block toward the front there. And that right there is going to finish off the front. With that, going ahead and going to the rear of the aircraft, we want to go and go up from this polished blackstone top slab, 2 gray concrete blocks, and then 2 polished blackstone top slabs, and that right there is going to basically do it for the center line of the aircraft. After that's all done, going ahead and moving to our sides here, we're going to place down a polished blackstone wall next to this black concrete block, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3 gray concrete blocks back, and we're going to go ahead and place down a gray stained glass pane on the side of this middle block, and then a polished blackstone wall next to it. Right here, we're going to go ahead and use orange glazed terracotta. You can use whatever block you guys want, but we're just basically trying to make the squadron emblem here. And it's kind of cool because it has like a little winged looking thing in it, so it kind of looks like it would be like a squadron patch or logo or something like that with this little like dragonfly or looking something like that. So that's why I chose that, but again, you can use whatever blocks you guys want to kind of make a squadron. I also put a birchwood button over it, though not completely necessary. Anyways, after we have that done, we're going to then place down 2 gray concrete blocks back. We then want to follow this up by placing down a black concrete block here. We're going to go then place down a gray concrete block and then a narrow black concrete block. We want to go and grab our black stained glass panes and our gray stained glass. We're going to place down gray stained glass here, black stained glass like that, and then we're going to place down a polished blackstone wall, and then a narrow brick wall like that right next to it. After that's done, taking our gray concrete, we're just going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 gray concrete blocks back. On the last 2, we're going to place down 2 polished blackstone walls, and then 1 and 2 light gray stained glass panes, just like that. Actually, sorry, one of them is going to be a black stained glass, so you have a light gray, and then a black stained glass pane like that. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a dark oak wood button, and with that also an item frame with a black concrete block. So we'll just go ahead and grab it from right here. So on the side here, we're going to go ahead and place down a item frame on the side of this block with a black concrete block in the item frame, and then a dark oak wood button. If you are on Java Edition, we can go ahead and take a dark oak wood sign and place it down on the side of the block as well over the item frame. If you are on the Bedrock versions of Minecraft, you will not be able to do this feature, but if you are on if you're on Java, you can do that. So just a nice little detail piece you can do. Anyways, from this point here, we're going to then take our gray concrete. We're going to go 1, 2, and 3 blocks back. Now right here is where we do have a difference in our 2 sides. If you remember, we do have this little cargo door that opens up on the left side of the aircraft and the left side only. So after those 3 gray concrete blocks on the left side, we're going to be placing down a black concrete block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 gray concrete blocks, and then another black concrete block. Over here on this side, the right side is just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 gray concrete blocks going back. Also on this side, left side here, in the middle 2 gray concrete blocks, we're going to go and place down 2 tripwire hooks coming off them like that for our cargo door on the side of the aircraft. And again, that's only on the left side. Once we have that done on both sides, we're going to go and go an additional, or just a gray concrete block back. We're going to go then place down a black concrete block on top of this narrow brick wall, followed by a gray concrete block in the middle, and a narrow black concrete block there right next to it. And we do want to go ahead and take our stone buttons, and on the sides of these black concrete blocks, we're going to place down stone buttons like so. At this point here, we're going to take our gray concrete. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 back. I'm going to go ahead and grab my magic wand here just so I can make sure that I counted that right, and we should have 19 blocks in total there. We're going to go then place down our black concrete block, gray concrete, and another black concrete like that. We can go and then take our stone buttons, and on the side of those black concrete blocks, place our stone buttons. From this point here, we're going to take our gray concrete. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. And again, we'll double check our count here. Should be 26 blocks in total. Now our black concrete block, gray concrete, black concrete, stone buttons on the two sides of those black concrete blocks, like that on both ends. We're going to go then place down 1, 2, 3 gray concrete blocks, followed by 2 polished black stone walls. And on the inside here of those walls, we're going to place down 2 gray concrete blocks like so. Coming off those 2 walls there, we're going to go and then place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4 gray concrete blocks back, a polished black stone wall, a gray concrete block on the inside here, and then 1 and 2 polished black stone walls, followed by 2 gray concrete blocks. After those 2 gray concrete blocks, we're going to go and go back an additional 1, 2, 3, followed by another 2 polished black stone walls, and then 1 and 2 gray concrete blocks on the inside here, followed by one more that sticks out past that, a polished black stone top slab, and a second top slab directly after that. After we have that all done, we want to go ahead and then place down a polished black stone upside down stair right here, and then 1 and 2 top slabs going toward those walls there. Coming off the side here, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 polished black stone top slabs, and then go into the side here again. We're going to go and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 polished black stone top slabs like that all on the side there, and that'll be the start there of our horizontal stabilizers. With that all complete, that's pretty much it for our fuselage here, and we're going to go ahead and now move into the wings. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into the wings. To go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go and take a gray carpet. We're going to place it down here on this gray concrete block. We then want to take our dark oak wood trapdoors, go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trapdoors back like that. After that's done, we're going to place down a gray carpet here next to this trapdoor, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 trapdoors back, and then a gray carpet. We're going to go then place down a gray carpet here, and then 1, 2, and 3 dark oak wood trapdoors back, and then we're going to go and then place down 2 gray carpets back. We then want to go ahead and place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4 dark oak wood trapdoors, gray carpet here on the end, gray carpet on the front side of this one, and then we're going to go and go back 1, 2, 3, followed by another gray carpet here. We're going to then place down a gray carpet next to this trapdoor, and then 1, 2 trapdoors back, followed by 1 and 2 gray carpets. We're going to go and then place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 gray carpets, a second row of 4, and then a row of 2. So it should get something that looks like this here on the inside section there of the wing. After that, going ahead and moving to the outside section. For this, to go ahead and get started with, we're going to be going ahead and going to this section here. We're going to place down a polished black stone slab, which can be located in this section here. We then want to go ahead and place down a row of 1, 2, 3 slabs over. And then after that, we're going to then place down a slab back. Or we're going to go ahead and go from these 3 slabs here. We're going to place down 1 back here, and then we're going to go 2 back from this one. From this slab, we're going to go back 3. We then want to go ahead and go back with another row of 3. So just like that. So we basically have the 2 rows, or the 3 rows of 3. Our next row here is going to be a row of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our next row here is going to be a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 blocks back. Now at this point here, we're going to go these last 2. We're going to place down 2 polished black stone slabs just like that. Now in the inside section here for the wings, we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood trapdoors like here. 2, 2, and then we want to go and go 1, followed by 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and we're going to go and again keep going with 2, and then 2 right here, and then we want to go and go up 2 right here, up again 2, and up one more time in a row 2 across. After we have that done, we're going to take our gray carpet, and we're going to go and follow up by placing down gray carpet on top of these top slabs all right here. We then want to go and place down 1, 2, 3, and then a block right here. And we're going to kind of basically follow the outline here around. And once we start to get to this point here, we're going to place down 1, 2, then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we get to this point, and it's going to be 1 and 2, and then 1 over, just like that. So it should look something like this here for the inside section there for the wing, for that shaping. And after we have that done, we're going to continue on to the outside here. So at this point here, we then want to go and go to this slab right here. We're going to grab ourselves a wither skeleton skull, and we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull coming off that slab, like that toward the rear there. We then want to go and take our dark oak polished blackstone slabs, and go into this section here. We want to go ahead and place down a slab that is going to be right here next to this one. Alright guys, so going ahead and continuing onto our wing. Right here, to expand upon this, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and actually go to this slab here. And we're actually going to go and delete this slab, so you have this top slab showing here. We can just place down a gray carpet on top of it, like so. Anyways, moving out to the side here, we're going to go to this dark oak wood trapdoor here. And we want to go ahead and then place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're going to make this actually 8 back. So it should be just like that. And actually, this thing right here, we're going to actually shift this. So we're going to move this top slab back. So this is going to turn into a row 3. We're going to delete this top slab so it's back to a row 2. Move this dark oak wood trapdoor back, and then remove that top slab back, just like that. So it should look something like this here on the wing. Anyways, once we get to this point, we want to go ahead and then place down a dark oak wood or polished blackstone slab, followed by 1 and 2 gray concrete blocks, and then we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 polished blackstone slabs back. Next row to the side here, we're going to place down 1 and 2 gray concrete blocks. This actually be 3. And then we're going to do a row of 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next row to the side here, we're going to go ahead and place down a gray concrete block here. And again, a row 3, so 2 more back. And then we want to go ahead and place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 polished blackstone slabs back. This point here, we're going to then place down a polished blackstone wall next to this gray concrete block. Or actually, sorry, it's going to be a gray concrete block here. And then 1, 2, and 3 back, so you have a row of 4 in total. And we're going to then go 2 polished blackstone slabs back from that. We then want to place down a polished blackstone wall here, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 gray concrete blocks back, and then a polished blackstone slab. We're going to go then place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 again, and this time we're going to place down a polished blackstone top slab. After that, we're going to place down 2 gray concrete blocks here, and 1, 2, and 3 polished blackstone top slabs back. We're going to then place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 polished blackstone top slabs. Have an indent from the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. We're going to go then have an indent from the front, again 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to the side here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it should look like this here on the tip there for the wing. And just so we don't have to worry about it in the next layer, we're just going to go and take gray carpet, and we'll just go ahead and place it down on top of these polished blackstone top slabs like this all the way around for the wing, to go ahead and basically kind of keep that consistent gray color a little bit and everything like that. And once we have that done, that's going to pretty much do it for this layer. The wings are complete, which are the hardest part, and it should be smooth sailing from here on out as we go ahead and continue to move up the layers of the aircraft. Anyways, that right there is going to do it for layer number 8. And with that, let's go ahead and move into our next layer, layer number 9. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layer 9. For layer 9 to go ahead and get started, I want to go and make one quick adjustment to layer number 8. Now, if you do not plan on doing any kind of interior to this aircraft, we will want to make sure that we close off this window, or basically the canopy for the cockpit. And to do this real simply, all we're going to do is just fill in this section here of black concrete all the way back like this until you're in line with the glazed orange terracotta blocks we have to the side. And we're also going to place down black concrete in those spaces. And we'll go ahead and leave that as for right now. We'll go ahead and get started with layer 9. But that's just going to kind of help close off our cockpit a little bit, kind of black it out so we don't have any kind of visible voids into the empty fuselage of the aircraft. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this layer. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to place down a polished black stone slab on top of that black concrete block in the front. We're going to then go back 2 gray concrete blocks from the slab, and then 2 black stained glass blocks back from that. Now to the sides here, we're going to go ahead and then place down a polished black stone wall to both sides, followed by a gray concrete block, a polished black stone stair, and then another black stained glass full block coming off this stair. And then behind these blocks here, we're just going to place down a row of 3 of black concrete that goes all the way across like that, filling that space in. Now, once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and move to the back real quick, and we're going to go and do the center line for the back of the aircraft. For this, very simply, we're going to place down a gray concrete block on top of this polished black stone top slab, a second gray concrete block back from it, and then a polished black stone upside down stair like that to go and round off the rear there. With that done, we're going to move back up to the front and continue working our way to the sides. We then want to go and place down a wither skeleton skull to the side of that polished black stone stair, followed by a polished black stone slab on top of this glazed terracotta block, and we're going to then place down a dark oak wood sign on the side of the slab, like so. We're going to then take our gray concrete, we're going to go back 1 and 2 gray concrete blocks, and we want to then place down a black concrete block, a gray concrete block, and then another black concrete block, followed by another gray concrete block. We're going to go then place down a black stained glass pane on top of this one here, a light gray stained glass pane right there, and we then want to go and place down another black stained glass pane right there, or sorry, actually another brick wall right here next to it, and then a polished black stone wall next to that. We're going to go then take our gray concrete blocks, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, followed by a black concrete block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 gray concrete. We then want to go and place down my bad. So we're going to have this black concrete block that's going to be on the left side, and the left side only. On the right side, it's going to be a gray concrete block. So again, we have a row of 8 gray concrete, and then the black concrete, which is going to be on the left side. And then we're going to have a space of 4, or a row of 4 gray concrete, and then another black concrete block. Then after that, on both sides here, we're going to place down an additional gray concrete block that goes back. And then we want to go and then place down a black concrete block, gray concrete, and black concrete. So an easy way to look at this is basically the doors here, those lines we have for with the black, are basically just going to line up from the previous layer, and that's the easy way to kind of position those. Anyways, continuing on, we're going to take our gray concrete, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Black concrete block, gray concrete, black concrete. And then, if I remember correctly, a row 26, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Gray concrete blocks back, black concrete, gray concrete, black concrete. And then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Gray concrete blocks back. And we're going to then place down a gray concrete block on the inside here. Go back 1, 2. We're going to then take our our gray stained glass panes. We're going to place down 2. And then 1, 2, 3. Gray concrete blocks on the inside there. Polished black stone wall. And then a gray stained glass block on the side there going all the way back. After we have that all done, we're going to go back up to the front and continue to work our way along the sides. So for this, we're going to go and grab our stained glass panes. We're going to go and place down 1 and 2 on the 3rd and 4th gray concrete blocks from the front. We're going to go and then take our polished black stone walls. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 back. At this point here, we're going to go and grab ourselves some item frames and also some yellow beds. Now for this, we're going to go and go to the side here of the light gray stained glass pane here. And on these 3 polished black stone walls, we're going to place down item frames and we're going to place down yellow beds in the item frames rotated so they're facing toward the rear of the aircraft, like so. Like that. And we're going to go then place down dark oak wood signs on the side of them. Again, if you were on Java Edition. If you're on Bedrock, then go ahead and disregard the sign part. Anyways, once we get to this point here, we're going to go ahead and go on the right side. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 polished black stone walls. Over here on the right side, where our black concrete blocks are, we're going to place down an air brick wall, then 4 polished black stone walls, a near brick wall, and then a polished black stone wall. And then on both sides here, we want to go ahead and place down a nether brick wall, followed by a polished blackstone wall, and then a nether brick wall like that. We're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Polished blackstone walls back, nether brick wall, polished blackstone, nether brick. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Polished blackstone walls back, nether brick wall, polished blackstone, nether brick, and then 1, 2, and 3. Polished blackstone walls back. After that, we want to go and then take our gray concrete. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks back. At this point here, we're going to get to our horizontal stabilizer. So we're going to place down a nether brick, or a polished blackstone stair here, a slab right next to it. And we're going to then go back from the slab and stair, 2 slabs back on each side. After that's complete, we're going to go and grab our gray concrete. We're going to go and place down on the third block a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gray concrete blocks back, and we want to go and then place down a row of 2 of slabs. After that, we want to go and then place down a gray concrete block coming off this one here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gray concrete blocks back, and we're going to follow this up by 2 polished blackstone slabs. After that, we're going to go and then do a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to go and then place down a polished blackstone slab, like so. Next row here, gray concrete block. Then going back from it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to stop at 8. So in total, we have a row of 9 there. And we're going to then place down a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. Polished blackstone top slabs going toward the rear. After that, we're going to then place down a row of 1, 2, 3 polished blackstone top slabs, 1, 2, 3 gray concrete blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 polished blackstone top slabs. We then want to go and do a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 polished blackstone slabs. We're going to then do another row of 9 across. And after that, we want to go and then do a row of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then after that, we're just going to go ahead and go from the third from last slab out to the side, and then 1 and 2 forward like that for row 3. And once we have that all done there, that is going to basically wrap up the tail there for the aircraft, and that right there is going to pretty much finish that off. Now we do have a few little details here on the sides that we want to do as well. Starting off with, we're going to be going ahead and going to the side. Now we're going to count our walls, and this right here is going to be basically 11 walls forward. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And our 11th wall here, we're going to place down an item frame. We're going to then place down 3 more going forward. And just like we did for the front up here, we're going to take our yellow beds, and we're going to place down yellow beds in those item frames. And we want them facing toward the rear of the aircraft with the pillows. So just like that, rotate around. And dark oak wood signs on the sides of those walls if you're able to. So just like that. And with that all done there, the last thing we have to do here is to go ahead and make this little National Star insignia on the side of all U.S. aircraft. So I'm going to go and grab the materials we need to make with the banners, and I'll see you guys here in a second and show you guys how to make that banner design. Alright guys, so to go ahead and make those banners there for this little National Star insignia, super simple. We're going to need a loom, obviously, 3 black banners, and 7 gray dye. We're going to go into our loom. We're going to place down our first black banner inside the loom, and we're going to go and do the stripes. So for this, we're going to do a line across the center, put that banner back into our loom, line across the top, and line across the bottom here, like so, and that's going to make our little stripes there. Next banner here, we're going to then select the square in the bottom left-hand corner, then use that same banner, the square in the top left-hand corner. That's going to create our second banner. And then our last banner is going to be the opposite of this one. So bottom right corner, and then the top right corner. And you have your banners just like that. These banners here are positioned 1 block after these item frames. So right here, we're going to place down the stripe banner, this one, followed by the other kind of banner here, and then the other striped banner like that. So the black here should be basically toward each other, and the stripes there should be toward the side there to make the National Star insignia there for basically U.S. aircraft. And that'll be on both sides of the fuselage in the same location. Anyways, that right there is going to basically wrap up what we have there for layer number 9 for the build. And with that, let's go ahead and move into layer number 10. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layer number 10. For layer 10 to go ahead and get started here, we're going to go ahead and go into the front of the aircraft here. We're going to go up from this second gray stained glass block. We're going to place down, gray concrete block. We're going to place down a black stained glass block on top of it, followed by a second and third one back, so you have a row of 3. And then a black concrete block on the back here, again, if you plan on closing that area off. After that's done, go ahead and move into the rear center line. We're going to go and go up from the stair. We're going to place down a polished black stone stair, and then 2 gray concrete blocks that go forward, just like that. After that's all done, going ahead and going back up to the front, we're going to start working our way out to the sides here. For this, we're going to place down a black stained glass pane to the side of that block, followed by 2 black stained glass full blocks back, and then to the side here, 2 black stained glass panes like that. We're going to go ahead and place down a black stained glass or black concrete block back from this one, again if you're filling in the back section here of the aircraft, or kind of closing it off, and then we're going to place down a polished black stone wall like that after those glass panes. We're going to go ahead and place down a gray concrete block, black concrete block, black stained glass block, and then another black concrete block like that. At this point right here, you can go ahead and also place down a black concrete block here behind the stained glass block if you again want to close that area off from being able to be visible from the outside. We then want to place down another brick wall to the side of this black concrete block, and we're also going to go ahead and place down a gray concrete block here, coming off the black concrete. Coming off that, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass pane. After the stained glass pane, we're going to place down 2 narrow brick walls back with 2 black concrete blocks on the inside here. We then want to go ahead and go after the narrow brick walls, so we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 black concrete blocks back. Taking our stone buttons, we're going to place down a stone button on the first one, and then the third and fourth one, just like that on the side there. We're going to then place down a gray concrete block, and then right here, depends on what side you're on. So over here on the left side, just a black concrete block here, 4 gray concrete, black concrete, and then a gray concrete block. Over here on the right side, it's just going to be, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 gray concrete blocks going back from this one, so you have a total of 8 going back. We're going to then place down a black concrete block on top of this one, and same thing on both sides here, black stained glass and another black concrete block. Again, on the side here, we can go and fill that in by placing down a black concrete block behind the glass block, and also on the side of these black concrete blocks, we're going to be going ahead and also placing down stone buttons there. So on the side of these ones here, for the doors. After this, we're going to take our gray concrete, we're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks back, followed by a black stained glass block. Again, on the inside here, we can place down black concrete to close it off. After that, continuing on, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 gray concrete blocks, black concrete, black stained glass, black concrete, again, black concrete on the inside here. And then gray concrete back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to double check my count here. Should be 10. And then a black stained glass block here. Again, a black concrete block on the inside. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 gray concrete blocks back. Black concrete, black stained glass, black concrete, and again, black concrete on the insides here. Then taking our gray concrete, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we want to go and then take our polished black stone walls. We're going to place down 2 walls back, followed by 2 gray stained glass panes. On the inside here of those, we're going to place down a row of 4 of gray concrete, followed by 1 more to make it a row of 5. And after that row of 5 there, we're going to place down 2 polished black stone walls, and then a gray stained glass pane like that. And on the inside here, we're going to go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4 gray concrete blocks, polished black stone wall, and an air light gray, or sorry, just an air gray stained glass block in general there. And after that's done, going ahead and going to the sides here, we're going to take our polished black stone slabs. We're going to place down one that comes off this wall here, and then a second one forward, followed by a polished black stone wall, 1, 2, 3, 4 gray concrete blocks, a polished black stone wall, and then 2 gray stained glass panes going forward like that. After that's done, we're going to take our gray carpet. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4. And we want to go and then do a row of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to go and then grab our dark oak with trapdoors. We're going to go and then do 1, 2, going back. And then 1, 2, 3, dark oak with trapdoors going forward. And then 1, 2, 3, gray carpet going forward. We're going to go and then go 1, 2, gray carpet. And we want to go then do a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trapdoors going back. And then our gray carpet just like that. Next row here, gray carpet on this slab like that. Then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 dark oak with trapdoors, and then just one gray carpet back. Next row here, we're going to place down a row of 3 of dark oak with trapdoors. So we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 daylight detectors. We're going to turn these to the night mode. And we're going to then place down a row of 2 dark oak with trapdoors and then a gray carpet there on the end. After that, going to the side here, we're going to place down a gray carpet here, dark oak with trapdoor, and then we're going to go and do a row of 5 of daylight detectors, and we're going to go ahead and turn this all to night mode. And we want to go and then place down a dark oak with trapdoor here, followed by a gray carpet. Next row to the side here, we are going to be placing down a dark oak with trapdoor right there. And this right here is going to be a row 6 daylight detectors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, we're going to turn these all to the night mode. After that row there, we're going to place down 1 and 2 daylight detectors. Turn those to the night mode. And we're going to go then place down 3 polished blackstone slabs. And then 1 daylight detector coming off this one here. Turn to night mode. And then 2 dark oak trapdoors here on the very end. After that, we want to go and then place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 polished blackstone slabs, followed by a daylight detector on the end here, turn to night mode. We then want to go ahead and do a row of 6 polished blackstone top slabs, so row of 6 all the way along the side there. And then once we get to this point here, we're going to go and do a row of 2, and then we're going to go and transition up to top slabs. So 1 and 2 top slabs like that. And we want to go and then drop down to 2 half slabs. After that, we're going to go and then place down 2 top slabs coming off these 2 here, 1 toward the front, and then 2 going back, like so. We're going to go then do a row of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4 top slabs, followed by a second row of 4, and then we want to go and then do 1, 2, and 3, like that on the very tip there. After that's all complete there, that's going to pretty much do it for that. One thing also, so we just don't have to worry about it later, we're going to take our gray carpet. And for the very tip here, we just want to go and take our gray carpet, and we're going to place down 1, 2, 3 here. And we're going to then place down 1, 2, like that. Same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, like that on the tips there for the horizontal stabilizers. And with that, that's going to pretty much wrap up what we have here for this layer. Taking a look at it from above here, this is what we should have so far for the aircraft. As you can see, the wings are pretty much done, and we're really starting to get some shape here coming out of this aircraft. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to layer number 11. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into our next layer here, we have layer number 11. For layer 11, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to place down a stone button on top of this black stained glass block here in the front. We then want to go ahead and place down a polished black stone slab back from the button, a black concrete block, and then 2 gray concrete blocks like so. And that right there is going to do it for our front center line. Going ahead, moving to the back, we're going to go and do our rear center line. For this, we're going to place down a dark oak trapdoor on top of this gray concrete block, a polished black stone slab, polished black stone stair, and then 3 gray concrete blocks going toward the front. After that, let's go ahead and start working our way out to the side, starting from the front here. We're going to place down a stone button on top of this black stained glass block here. Polished blackstone slab to the side, and we want to go and then take our nether brick stairs, place down a nether brick stair, and then a nether brick corner stair like so. Going back from that corner stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 gray concrete blocks back. We're going to then place down a row of 1, 2 nether brick slabs on the side here, then a nether brick stair there in the center, and then 2 polished blackstone walls or stairs back. Taking our gray concrete, we're going to then place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, and 78, and 79 polished blackstone or gray concrete blocks back. I'm going to go and double check my count here because I may have miscounted at one point, and it is 79 blocks actually in total. Anyways, on the back here, we're going to go then place down 2 polished blackstone stairs, followed by 2 polished blackstone slabs. On the inside of the slabs here, we're going to place down 2 gray concrete blocks, followed by 1 more that goes back. After those 3 gray concrete blocks, 2 polished blackstone walls, and a polished blackstone slab like that to go and round that off there on the rear. And that right there is going to do it for that. Moving out to the sides here, we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood trapdoors here along the side. We want to go ahead and then place down a row of 2 polished blackstone slabs, and then taking our polished blackstone stairs, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, followed by 1, 2, and 3 nether brick stairs, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26 stairs forward, 3 nether brick stairs, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 stairs forward, then 3 nether brick stairs, and then we're going to go and then have a difference on our 2 sides. So on both sides, we're going to place down a polished blackstone stair. After that polished blackstone stair, however, on the left side, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a row of 6 of stone brick stairs. Over here on the right side, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 nether brick, or polished blackstone stairs. After that, on both sides, we're going to then place down an additional 2 polished blackstone stairs, and we're going to then place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 polished blackstone slabs going forward. We can also take a gray carpet, and we'll place down a gray carpet here on top of this black concrete block here to both sides. And after that's all complete there, that's going to basically wrap up what we have here for this layer. Just trying to double check, make sure I'm not missing anything, and everything does appear to be good to go. So with that, that's going to do it for layer number 11 for the build, and with that, let's go ahead and move into layer number 12. Alright guys, moving into our next layer here, we have layer number 12. For layer 12 to go ahead and get started with, we're going to be going ahead and going to the front of the aircraft here. We're going to go to this gray concrete block after the black concrete one, and we're going to place down a dark oak wood button, followed by 2 daylight detectors, which we're going to turn to the night mode, and then we're going to go and place down a nether brick slab. We then want to place down a polished blackstone slab, and then from this polished blackstone slab, we're going to place down a long row of gray concrete. I'm not going to count it just to spare my voice, but we're going to have a total of 89 blocks in total, and it should end on this gray concrete block right before the polished blackstone stair. So just a long row of 89 of gray concrete blocks running down your center. After you have that done, we're going to then go to the sides here. We're going to place down a black carpet next to this daylight detector, and then we're going to go with a long row of polished blackstone slabs back. This right here is going to run all the way along the sides here. Again, I'm not going to count them exactly, but I'll give you a final count of how long they should be. But it's going to run all the way along the side here of the aircraft, or basically the top of the aircraft here. And it's just going to be polished blackstone slabs the entire way. So just like this. All the way down the back of the aircraft. And it's going to go and stop at this point right here, so right where this stair ends. This row in total is going to be 85 blocks in length, so it's going to end it's going to end a little bit before the end here. So that right there is actually pretty much it for this layer. Surprisingly easy layer, one of our easier ones, that's for sure. But yeah, that right there is going to do it for layer 12, and with that, let's go ahead and move into layer number 13. Alright guys, going ahead and move into our next layer here, we have layer number 13. For layer 13 to go ahead and get started with here, we want to go and take our blocks here. We're going to be going ahead and building a few little communications equipment or stuff like that that stick out from the top of the aircraft. For this, starting off with the gray concrete block here, we're going to go and count back to our 13th block. So our 13th block here is going to be a polished blackstone stair on top of it, just like that. And then back from this block, we're going to go ahead and count back to our 30th block, back from that stair there. And on top of it, we're going to place down a daylight detector and turn that to night mode. After that's done, that's pretty much all we have for communication equipment on the top of the aircraft. And with that, we're going to go and move back here to the tail. So for the tail here, we're going to go and count to our second from last gray concrete block here. We're going to place down a polished blackstone stair on top of it, and then 3 polished blackstone top slabs coming off that stair. We then want to go ahead and go from the back of the stair, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 gray concrete blocks forward. Going to go and just double check our count here, and it is going to be 15 blocks. And then to the sides here, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 polished blackstone top slabs along the side there, like so. And once we have that all done, that's going to pretty much do it for layer 13 here. And with that, we're going to be going ahead and moving into layer 14, where we're going to start to get into the engine that's mounted into the vertical stabilizer. So with that, let's go ahead and move into layer number 14. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layer number 14. For layer 14, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go and place down a gray concrete block on the second one here back, so a little bit of an indent from the front. And then going forward from it, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 polished blackstone top slabs, followed by a polished andesite top slab there on the very front. Going back from this gray concrete block, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I'm going to go ahead and again double check our count here. So it should be 15 back, so in total this row is going to be 16 gray concrete blocks. We're going to go ahead and place down a black concrete block here, followed by a two polished andesite full blocks, a polished blackstone upside down stair, polished blackstone top slab, and then a iron trapdoor there on the very end for the tip there. After we have that done there, we're going to go ahead and then go to the sides of the polished andesite blocks. We're going to place down 2 skeleton skulls, and then a black concrete block. And then we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 gray concrete blocks forward, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 polished andesite blocks forward, and then a iron trapdoor. This is going to be 6 polished blackstone top slabs forward, and then an iron trapdoor like that next to the polished andesite top slab. On the back here, coming off the skeleton skull, we're going to place down a polished blackstone wall. And then going forward, we're going to go ahead and just place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So in total here, this will be a row of 11, like that along the side. And once we have that all done there, that's going to basically do it for our engine here. Same thing on both sides. And once we have that done, that's going to complete layer number 14. And with that, we're going to go ahead and move into layer number 15. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layer number 15. For layer 15, to go ahead and get started with here, we want to go ahead and start up and go ahead and go into our second polished blackstone top slab here. We're going to place down an iron bar on top of it, followed by a black concrete block. Behind that black concrete block, we're going to place down a row of gray concrete. That's going to be going back a total of 21 and ending on top of this polished blackstone top slab here in the rear. We then want to go ahead and go after that gray concrete block. We're going to place down a polished andesite block, a polished blackstone wall, and then a wither skeleton skull will come off that wall with a dark oak wood sign on both sides of this wall, like so. After we have that all complete there, we then want to go ahead and place down a skeleton skull, come off the side of this, or actually, sorry, my bad. We're going to be going ahead and go to the sides here. We're going to place down an iron trapdoor on top of this one, and then a dark oak wood trapdoor back from that iron trapdoor. We then want to place down an iron bar, a black concrete block, and then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 gray concrete blocks back. We're going to then follow this up by placing down 2 polished andesite blocks, 2 polished blackstone walls, and then a skeleton skull there on the very end. Next row here, we're going to go next to this dark oak wood trapdoor, place down a polished blackstone wall, followed by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21 polished blackstone walls going back like that. And once we have that all complete there, that is going to wrap up what we have for layer number 15 for the build. And this right here is what it should look like from up above for this engine. With that though, that's going to do it for layer 15. Let's move into layer number 16. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layer number 16. For layer 16 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go ahead and start up by placing down a gray concrete block on top of this iron bar here, the center one. We're going to then place down a wither skeleton skull coming off the side of that block going toward the front there. Going back from this gray concrete block, we then want to go ahead and place down a row of gray concrete. That's going to be in total 18 blocks back. So just like that, making this a total of a row of 19. We're going to go ahead and place down 2 polished andesite blocks here, 2 gray concrete blocks, and then 2 polished blackstone top slabs there going toward the rear. On the sides of these 2 polished andesite blocks, we're going to place down 2 skeleton skulls, and then a black concrete block, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 gray concrete blocks forward, black concrete, and then an iron bar coming out that black concrete just like that. Once that's done, we're going to take our polished blackstone walls, and we're going to go ahead and go off the skeleton skull here. And we're going to go ahead and place down, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21 going forward, followed by a stone brick wall just like that in the front there. And also one thing I forgot from the previous layers on the side of this iron trapdoor, we're going to place down a skeleton skull just like that. Anyways, that right there is going to complete what we have there for layer number 16. And again, here's an aerial view of what it should look like. With that, we'll go ahead and move into layer number 17. Alright guys, going to move into our next layer, we have layer number 17. For layer 17, to go ahead and get started, we want to go ahead and start off by going ahead and placing down a iron bar on top of this gray concrete block. And then going back from here, we're going to place down another black concrete block. After that, we're going to go from the black concrete block, we're going to place down a row of iron bars. In total, going to be 23 blocks. A row of gray concrete, Jesus, over the place. Iron bars, black concrete, and then a row 23 of gray concrete going all the way back and ending on top of that top slab there. After that's done, we're going to then place down a black concrete block coming off this one to the side. Iron bar like this, dark oak with trapdoor like that coming off the iron bar, and then a iron trapdoor coming off that dark oak wood trapdoor. We're going to then place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 gray concrete blocks back, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 polished blackstone slabs back, polished blackstone stair, and an air stair coming off it, just like this. You have a corner stair and then a regular stair, like so. After we have that done, we want to go then place down a polished blackstone wall on top of this one here, and then going back from it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, giving you a total of 11 walls here. And then also a skeleton skull on the side of this iron trapdoor, just like that. And that right there will complete layer number 17. Looking at from above here, this is what it should look like. Anyways, with that all complete, we'll go ahead and move into our last layer here for the engine, which will be layer number 18. Alright guys, going ahead and move into our next layer, we have layer number 18. For layer 18, go ahead and get started here. We're going to do this gray concrete block on the back here. We're going to place down a block up on top of it. And we want to go ahead and go forward from this block a total of 19 blocks. So we have a total of 20 gray concrete blocks like so. We're going to go ahead and place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 polished blackstone slabs, followed by a polished andesite slab on the very tip here. To the side of the slab, we're going to place down an iron trapdoor, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 polished blackstone walls back. And then along these gray concrete blocks here, we're going to take dark oak with trapdoors and run it all the way along the side here, and we're going to make sure that we close them all just like that. And with that all done there, that is going to basically wrap up what we have there for the sides. And with that, that's going to complete our rear engine here mounted into the vertical stabilizer. At this point, we're going to go ahead and now move into our final layers, which will be basically covering how to build the entire vertical stabilizer. And we'll have the basically main section of the plane complete and be left with just doing the boom and the landing gear. So with that, let's go ahead and move into our vertical stabilizer to go ahead and finish off the aircraft. Alright guys, going ahead and move into our final layers. We have layers 19 through 35. These here are going to strictly cover the vertical stabilizer, and by the end of this we'll have the vertical stabilizer all complete and good to go. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be going ahead and placing down a gray concrete block on top of this one right here. We then want to go and go back from that, or it's better off we just start from the back here. So we have that gray concrete block in there in the front, and we're going to then go to our second gray concrete from the back here. We're going to place down 2 dark oak wood trapdoors like that going forward. We're going to then follow that up and place down 2 daylight detectors, and we're going to go ahead and turn those to the night mode. After we have that done, we want to go and then place down 2 polished blackstone slabs, and then we're going to go ahead and place down a row of gray concrete that's going to go all the way up and connect to our front block like so. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the second gray concrete block from the front, and we're going to go and start a row of dark oak with trapdoors closed all the way along the side here of all these gray concrete blocks all the way to the back one. So just like this on both sides. After that's all complete, we want to go and then place down a polished blackstone wall on top of this one here. And then we're going to go and place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 gray concrete blocks back, followed by 3 polished blackstone buttons on both sides of the last 3. Going up again to our next row, we're going to place down a gray concrete block here, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 blocks back. We're going to place down a polished blackstone button here on both sides of this one, then 3 gray wool back, and then a polished blackstone button on the center gray wool block. Going up again to our next row, we're going to place down a gray concrete block here, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back, so you have a total of 7. A polished blackstone button on both sides of this one. And this time here, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 gray concrete blocks back. Actually, this right here, this one also is going to be a row of 4, like that as well, going back. And then we're going to place down a polished blackstone button right here on both sides of this second from last block. Go ahead and going up to our next row, we're going to place down a gray concrete block here. And And then going back from it, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 gray concrete. Polished blackstone button on both sides of this one. And then we're going to do a row of 3 of gray wool. Polished blackstone button on both sides of the center one. Just like that. Next row going up, another polished blackstone wall. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 gray concrete blocks going back. On this one right here, we're going to place down an item frame to both sides. And we're going to have the item frame here at a slight angle going back like that. And same thing over here, we're going to rotate around so it's like this. So you want it kind of the pillow facing toward the rear on both sides there. And again, if you're on Java, we'll go ahead and put a dark oak wood sign on both sides like that as well. Then after this, we're just going to go ahead and place down our gray wool going back, and then a dark oak wood button, or a polished blackstone button on the side of this block here to both sides. Once we have that done, we're going to then place down another gray concrete block up right here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 blocks back. So we should have a total of 8 here. And we then want to go and place down another item frame here. Same thing for our bed. We're going to rotate it to the side there like so. Dark oak wood sign on the side there if you're able to. And same thing over here on this side. Rotate the bed around like that, and a dark oak wood sign. We're going to then place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 gray wool, and then a polished blackstone button there on the center block like that. Again, going up, we're going to place down a gray concrete block here, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks back. We're going to place down an item frame, a yellow bed in the item frame, dark oak wood sign over it like that. Same thing over here as well, just like that. And then we want to go and take our gray wool 3 back, and then a button on both sides of the middle one. Next one going up, gray concrete block here, then 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks back, and actually sorry 5, and we're going to then place down a gray wool block, followed by a gray concrete block. On the gray concrete block here on both sides, we're going to place down a polished blackstone button, and on this block here, we're going to place down an item frame with the yellow bed of the item frame rotated so the pillow is facing toward the rear, and same thing over here as well. So just like that on both sides there. After we get to this point here, we want to go ahead and then go up with another gray concrete block. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some TNT blocks. And for the flag here, we're going to place down a row of 3 of TNT blocks, followed by 2 polished blackstone blocks with dark oak buttons, or polished blackstone buttons on the sides here. And we want to go ahead and place down a gray wool block here with a button on the side of it, and then another gray wool block that goes back like that. Next row going up, we're going to place down a polished blackstone wall here. We then want to take our blue concrete. We're going to place down a blue concrete block here, and then a row of 2 of TNT going back, followed by a gray concrete block here. Polished blackstone button on both sides of that block, and then we're going to go and place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 of gray wool going back with a button here on the center block like that. Next row going up, we're going to place down a gray concrete block, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 back. We then want to go and place down a button here on both sides, and then at this point here, we're going to place down 2 gray wool and a button on both sides of the first one. Going up again, we're going to place down a gray concrete block, and then go back from it, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to then place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 of gray wool. A polished blackstone button on both sides of this gray concrete block, and then a button on both sides of this gray wool block right here. After that's done, going ahead and going up again, we're going to place down a gray concrete block here, then back 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks, followed by a polished blackstone button on both sides of this block here, and then again 1, 2, gray wool, and we're going to place down a button here on the sides of this one, like that. Going up again, we're going to place down a polished blackstone wall, followed by 1, 2, 3, gray concrete back, 2 gray wool, 2 buttons right here on both sides, like that. And then for the very top here, I chose to go ahead and go with blue. You can do whatever tail flash color you want, but I'm going to go and do blue for mine. And since this is based off of an actual Air Force Base's tail flashes for its aircraft, I want to say it's McGuire. It could also be Travis or something of that sort. I am not super familiar with the tail flashes, but I do remember this is specifically based off one. For mine, I went ahead and did 1, 2, and 3 birch buttons, and then a item frame with another star in the item frame. And this should also extend by 1 more concrete block like that for the top there. And up over here on this side, we're going to do the same thing. So our 3 buttons, item frame, and then our nether star in the item frame like that for the tail flash. Again, you can do whatever you guys want. It's basically just a easy way to identify the base of origin for this aircraft. Anyways, after we have that done, we want to go then place down a gray concrete block on top of this second block here, and then we're going to go and place down 1 and 2, so you have a row of 3, and then 1 and 2 gray wool back. Taking our polished buttons, we're just going to place down polished buttons here on the sides of those 2 blocks. And once we have that done there, that's pretty much it for the tail. One thing you can also do is to go ahead and add some lettering and some kind of actual designations to the aircraft. Now for me, I went ahead and did AMC, which stands for Air Mobility Command, which is the MAGCOM that these aircraft operate under. So this is pretty accurate to what would actually be on the side of the aircraft. So basically just AMC is the abbreviation, and all we're going to do for these banners is we're just going to make a C, M, and A and place them on the side here. I'm not going to show you guys specifically how to make the banners because it's something that you guys can look up and try to cut down tutorial time and not have a super long tutorial, and plus you can customize it with whatever you guys want. But yeah, AMC is accurate to what would be theoretically on these aircraft, and over here on this side it's going to be the same thing, AMC, just like that. Now once we have that done, we also have the tail number for the aircraft, which is usually a 5-digit number. For me, I just went ahead and did 10011. Doesn't really specify, it's not really exactly any aircraft in particular, it's just some banners that I already had made on hand and went ahead and used. But yeah, you can go ahead and use this here on the side. So we have 11001 is our tail number here. And again, you can find tutorials for banners. You're just going to want to do a gray banner with a black lettering and stuff like that to make the tail flash, or the tail number and all that stuff. But anyways, that right there is going to pretty much complete the aircraft for basically without the boom and all that stuff, basically the main structure of it. And from this point on, we'll be going ahead and moving into all the additional features like making the boom and stuff like that. One thing, again, I want to mention is if you do want the boom extended, that will only be available to be on the in-flight version. So just take note of that when you go to build the booms, that if you do it landed, it's not going to work. You will have to have it either retracted, or you would have to have it retracted if it's landed. And in-flight, you can have it retracted and extended. So either one will work for you guys. But yeah, just want to throw that out there before we go ahead and move into those. And with that, let's go ahead and move into the extended boom. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into our 2 different formats to have the refueling boom arm positioned. Now, as I mentioned before, there is only one version, the in-flight version of the aircraft, that you can put the extended boom on, basically due to the limitations and the fact that when it's landed, there's not enough room for the boom to actually properly sit down. The boom can only be on the in-flight version, that's in the extended format. However, with the in-flight version and also the landed version, you can have the retracted boom on both of those, so you can kind of pick and choose where you need to go and what you need to do. So if you're building the landed version only, you may want to skip ahead to the retracted boom, and again, if you want to build the retracted boom for the in-flight version, go ahead and skip ahead to that part. Timestamps are in the description, or you can look at the video time encoder and split into sections, and you can go to whatever section you need to go to. But yeah, this right here is going to be for the extended probe. To go ahead and get started with, we're going to go ahead and go into this section down here. So right where we have this polished blackstone slab and this space right here. We're going to place down a gray concrete block, followed by a polished blackstone slab, and then a top slab underneath it. We're going to repeat the same pattern a total of 8 times. So we have 1 row, where we have 1 set done, and we're going to go keep doing that. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, just like that. And that right there is going to extend our arm downwards like so. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some iron bars, and for our iron bars here, let me just go ahead and double check the placement of this because I do want to make sure I get it right. We will be going ahead and going to this section here. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3 rows up from the end there. So we're going to go and go to our end. We have our first set, second set, and our third set here. We're going to go to our iron bar. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 iron bars up, and then right here, this slab, we're going to replace this with a polished blackstone wall in this section here, and then on top of the wall here, we're going to place down a gray concrete block just to close that up from the outside there. And right there is going to get our arm started. and we'll go ahead and start working on where the actual pump will be located. Alright guys, so building the pump itself, it's super simple. Going ahead and go into this section here, we're going to place down a gray concrete block located in this spot, followed by a polished black stone slab coming off that block. We're going to go then place down an additional gray concrete block coming off this one, and then a polished black stone slab that drops down from this. We're going to go then place down a polished black stone slab here, gray concrete block down like that. We're going to then place down an additional gray concrete block coming off this one, followed by a polished black stone upside down stair, which will be coming off of the bottom here of this gray concrete block there toward the rear like so. We then want to go and place down a black concrete block in this section, a narrow brick wall coming off this, and above it we're going to go and grab ourselves a stone brick wall, and we're going to place down a stone brick wall right here in this section, and then around the stone brick wall and the black concrete block we're just going to go ahead and wrap dark oak wood trapdoors around it, just like this here for the back. We also want to go ahead and grab a dark oak wood sign, and we're going to place down a dark oak wood sign on the stone brick wall. After that's done, going ahead and going back up to this section here, we're going to go to this gray concrete block. We're going to place down a polished black stone top slab there to both sides, followed by a dark oak wood trapdoor coming off that top slab, and then a dark oak wood trapdoor on top of that trapdoor like so. And we then want to go ahead and place down a polished black stone slab out to both sides here like so. A gray concrete block again on both sides, one block up, one block down, same thing over here, one block up, or one block down, one block up, and then to the sides here, polished black stone walls, and then skeleton skulls here in the corners. Same thing over here, like so, and just like that. And then the direction facing toward the front here, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull coming off the polished black stone wall toward the front of our aircraft. And we then want to go and grab ourselves dark oak wood signs again, and we're just going to place down signs along the side of those blocks and walls like this. Same thing over here, going along the side here, like so. And that right there will basically do it for that. And then right here is kind of optional on how far you extend this. So this right here would flow basically into the aircraft that it is refueling. So this right here is basically the extending part that would come down and connect up to whatever aircraft. So this would kind of depend on where you want to position your aircraft and where you need to how much you need to extend this to actually get that to connect up to the aircraft. But that right there is pretty much the main gist of how to go ahead and build this boom in the extended format. And with that, let's go ahead and move on to the retracted boom. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into the retracted boom. To go ahead and get started for this, we're going to be going ahead and going down to this location here. And we're going to start off by replacing these 4 polished black stone top slabs here with gray concrete blocks, just like that along the bottom here of this little hump right in front of the boom operator's control booth there. We then want to go ahead and place down a upside down polished black stone stair right here. And then going off that stair, we're going to place down 1 and 2 polished black stone top slabs, and then 2 slabs on top of those top slabs. We're going to go ahead and then place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 gray concrete blocks. We're going to go ahead and then place down a polished black stone top slab, 1 on top of it, and then 1 and 2, so top slab, half slab on top slab, half slab, and then 1, 2, 3 gray concrete blocks, another 1, 2, and 3 top slabs, and then another 3 half slabs on top of those top slabs. Taking our gray concrete, 1, 2, 3 gray concrete blocks, a slab on top of this middle block here, and then a gray concrete block back from that. We then want to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 top slabs coming out this gray concrete block, and then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of our gray concrete blocks back, followed by a black concrete block here on the very end. Now once we get to this point here, we want to go and then take our dark oak wood trapdoors, which we'll go ahead and grab, and we're going to go and wrap them around the black concrete block, just like this, actually sorry, on the sides and the bottom. And then we want to go ahead and go to the top here of it, and like we did for the extended one, we're going to be going ahead and place down a stone brick wall here. And we're going to go ahead and then take our gray concrete, and we're going to place down 1 and 2 gray concrete blocks going toward the aircraft, and we're going to follow this up by placing down 2 polished black stone slabs after that. Now we're going to go ahead and also take our dark oak wood trapdoors and wrap them around the stone brick wall, just like this. On the very back here, on the stone brick wall, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a item frame. And in that item frame, we're going to place down a yellow bed rotated on its side. If you're on Java Edition, we're going to go ahead and also place down a dark oak wood sign on the stone brick wall like that to create the back here. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a dragon head and also a wither skeleton skull, and come off the black concrete block. We're going to place down the dragon head and then a wither skeleton skull coming off of it like that for the back pump there. With that done, we want to go and then take our polished blackstone top slabs and dark oak with trapdoors. We're going to go ahead and go to this section right here. We're going to place down a polished blackstone top slab, dark oak with trapdoor on top of that, and our top slab like this. Same thing over here to this side, like so. And once we get that done, we're going to go ahead and place down a gray concrete block here, one on top, one on bottom, a polished blackstone wall to both sides here, wither skeleton skulls on the sides there, and one wither skeleton skull sticking out toward the front there like that. And we're going to go then just take our dark oak signs, place them down on both sides here of that wall, and we're going to place down one sign back as well on the side there. Over here, same thing. So just like this, 2 walls, wither skeleton skulls, and the direction toward the front. That wall right there, we're going to place down a dark oak sign, 2 signs on this side, 1 sign on the inside here. And then on the very back here, we're just going to take ourselves some stone buttons, and we just want to place down stone buttons here on the sides of these gray concrete blocks, like that for the back here. And that right there will pretty much make the retracted fuel pump, or basically fuel boom arm, and that will basically work for both the in-flight and landed versions of the aircraft. Just note that that is the only arm you'll be able to fit for the landed version of the aircraft. And that right there is it for our 2 boom configurations, and with that, let's go ahead and move into our landing gear. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into the landing gear. For the landing gear here, we're going to go ahead and start with the front gear, and for this, we're going to be going ahead and go into this front section here. We're going to go back to the second gray concrete block, and we're going to break a space of 1 and 2 blocks back. We then want to go and break the 2 top slabs to both sides here out as well. And then in this space here, we're going to grab our smooth quartz, and we're just going to place down basically 3 smooth quartz blocks here in the sides. And then on top here, we're just going to place down 2 smooth quartz full block, or 2 rows of 3 of smooth quartz full blocks, just to fill in the space from up above to make this look a little bit more enclosed. We then want to place down a direct wall like this, followed by an end rod to both sides, followed by a second end rod coming down from those, and then another polished, another direct wall as well. We're going to place down another direct wall that comes down, this time with an iron bar to both sides, like so. And we're going to go and then skip a space, going down and place down a direct wall, and then on top of that direct wall, we're going to place down an anvil. To both sides of the anvil, we're going to place down a birchwood fence gate, and then coming off the sides here of the fence gate, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a a skeleton skull on both sides like that. We then also want to go and go to the iron bars. We're going to place down an iron frame on both those, and then snowballs in those iron frames, just like that. On the very bottom here, we want to go ahead and place down a polished andesite top slab, so we'll go ahead and grab that real quick. So top slab here on the bottom, and then to both sides of it, we'll be going ahead and grab ourselves a block of coal. So wherever that is located should be right here. There we go. And then a block of coal to both sides. Now one thing I do want to show you guys is that we can use some banners to kind of make the wheels look a little bit nicer, at least I think. And you can use buttons also on the sides here, but I like using these banners. And these banners are customized, so it's a white banner with a black border and a black horizontal stripe for the exact center there of the banner. Real simple design. I'm not going to show you guys exactly how to do it, but with the loom, because I think it's pretty straightforward. But just a black border and line through the horizontal middle there to make those 2 banners there for the wheels. Looks real nice. Once we get to this point, we do have the landing gear doors we're going to do. And for these doors, real simple, we're going to go to this location here, place down 2 polished blackstone walls, and then 2 polished blackstone top slabs on the bottom there, and boom, you have your doors there for the landing gear. And that right there is going to do it for the front gear. Let's go ahead and move on to the rear gear. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into our rear gear. Our rear gear here to go ahead and get started with is we'll be going ahead and going to this section right here. We're going to go to this polished blackstone top slab. We're going to break this top slab, and in its place, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 gray concrete blocks down. So it's right here next to this gray concrete block, which is the pylon that the engine is attached to the aircraft. We're going to go then break this top slab here, place down another row 3 of gray concrete down, and this top slab here as well, and another row 3 of gray concrete down from that. This point here, we're going to break out a space of 1, 2, 3 of those blocks there, and then we're going to break an additional 4 rows of 3 back. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to stop right there. So we have this section broken out of the wing. We then want to go ahead and start off by going ahead and take our direct walls. We're going to place down 1 and 2 direct walls down right here, followed by a smooth quartz block, and then stone buttons wrapped around the 2 sides there of that block. We're also going to place down a direct wall here coming off this one, and we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a smooth quartz stair, or just a quartz stair in general, and place it down right here, coming off that wall like that. Once we have that done, we want to go and then place down a smooth quartz top slab coming off this direct wall, and then we're going to go ahead and place down a half slab up, and then a narrow top slab up that connects up to the inside there of the aircraft. And then for the remaining blocks around the inside here, this cutout, we're going to go ahead and place down iron trapdoors wherever possible to kind of keep a white looking color there for the inside of the landing gear doors. We then want to go ahead and place down a direct wall that drops down like this. We're going to go ahead and skip a space, and we're going to be placing down a polished andesite top slab, like so. And on top of that top slab, we're going to place down an anvil. We want to go ahead and place down one top slab back. This right here is going to have a birchwood fence gate on top of it, so we're going to grab one of those, place down a birchwood fence gate here, and then go into where the front here, we're going to place down a top slab here, birchwood fence gate like this, and then coming off that, we're going to be placing down a skeleton skull, like so. We then want to place down two polished black stone stairs, located here next to those top slabs, and another set of two right here on the back, and same thing over here on this side. So, basically just making our wheels here for the landing gear. So just like that. And that right there is going to do it for our outside gear. You're going to take the same design and flip it over to the air side, and we're going to then work on our center gear located in the middle of the aircraft there. Alright guys, so going ahead and move it into the middle gear. The middle gear here, we're going to go to this section here, and we're going to go to this black stripe that's located right here, so it's kind of next to the landing gear that we just put in right there. And for this section, we're going to go in front of it, and we're going to place down a row of 3 polished andesite blocks inside there, followed by a second row of 3, and then a third row, just like that. So you're making a 3x3 square. Coming off the center block, we're going to place down a direct wall, followed by a second direct wall, and then a third one down like this. We then want to place down a polished andesite top slab on the bottom of the wall. And then coming off the sides of the top slab, we're going to place down a polished black stone stair, stair on top of that stair, and then 2 stairs behind them, like this, to go ahead and make our wheels like so. We then want to place down a skeleton skull on the side of this second wall, and then a end rod that goes up and connects up to the top there. We're going to then place down 2 birchwood fence gates on top of the stairs here to both sides along the side of the direct walls. The ones on the bottom here we're going to open up toward the walls, and the ones on the top here we're going to go ahead and open up toward the outsides. So just like that, and that'll basically create that. And the last thing we need to do here is to make the doors for this wheel. So for this, we're going to go ahead and just place down a row of 1, 2, 3 polished black stone upside down stairs along those gray concrete blocks to the side there. And after we have that all done, that's going to do it for the middle landing gear. You're going to take this design for this gear over here, obviously flip it over to the other side, and you have both gear or landing gear complete. I'm going to show you guys real quickly how to make some banners using the looms, which will kind of spruce up the wheels, I think, for a little bit on the aircraft and add a nice little touch of detail to them. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab the materials, and I'll walk you guys how to make those banners. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into these banners. If you've followed some of my tutorials before in the past, you're probably very familiar with this design, but real simple. All we're going to need is a loom, 2 black banners, 2 white die, and 2 black die. We're going to place down a loom, place our black banners in our loom and our white die. We're going to select the line on the vertical left side of white on the black banner, and then we're going to then select the line on the right side. So you have 2 banners here, kind of complete opposites from each other. Each of these banners you're going to go ahead and place back into your loom. We're going to go ahead and do the horizontal line across the bottom of black die, and the line horizontal across the top there of black die. And you're going to create a design that looks like this. You're going to do the same thing here for the other banner, and you'll get 2 banners that look just like this. These banners here will go ahead and go on the sides of the tops of those wheels there to kind of go ahead and give them a little bit more of a wheel-like look, a little bit of the rim and basically the wall of the tire. I personally think it looks pretty good and adds a nice touch of detail here to the wheels and all that stuff. So that's an optional feature you can go ahead and throw on the aircraft, but I definitely recommend it, as I think it definitely makes the wheels look a lot better, especially when you're looking at it from a bit of a distance. But yeah, that right there is going to complete the landing gear, and with that, that is going to complete my tutorial here for the KC-10. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this tutorial and are able to put it to good use. If you do end up using this design, do I say guys give me proper credit for it. This could be a link from a sound the build, link to my channel or this video if this does appear on any social media sites. As long as you guys give me proper credit for it, you're free to use it for a project you guys are working on. Overall, enjoy the build, have fun with it, and all that fun stuff. With that though, thank you guys again so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.